Ooh. I think I'm going to need to break the hiking poles out in a minute. This path, if you can call it a path, is treacherous at best. It's just so wet. It's so wet. It's just slippery, and did I mention it was wet? Visibility is really dropping because we're getting up higher now, so kind of getting into the cloud cover. It's not horrendous visibility. I can still see decent way in front of me, and I pretty much know where I'm going. Wow, I think I do. I know the direction. I've got a bearing I need to head on, and whilst this path isn't fantastic, it is, you know, it is fairly straightforward to follow now. It's a bit more defined. I think I'm about half a kilometre from the lake now, and I'm certainly going to be stopping at the lake. I don't know if I'm going to camp there yet, but definitely going to stop there, have a coffee. Believe it or not, that is a lake. That is Llyn. I don't know whether you can see it on the camera, but I can just see the water lapping against the shore down there. As you can see, the visibility is getting worse. So Rhinog Fawr is up there somewhere, and I don't know, I'm having a moral dilemma. Well, I don't know if a moral dilemma is the right word for it. I am strongly considering quitting at the minute. I mean, it's just grim. Yeah, it's playing on my mind a little bit. I'm umming and ahhing because there's a certain point where if I'm going to bail, I'll need to do it because I need to get back to the car, and it's really treacherous around here, and I don't fancy doing it in the dark. This is a point in time where it'd be really useful to ask you lot what you would do, but you're not here, which sucks. Quick update. I had to wait for pretty much a hellacious rain shower to pass. So any bit of me which was dry is now wet. Even though I've got my waterproofs on, but I just still feel wet. I've just got completely drenched. Yeah, I'm really not sure what to do. My route says that I need to go up there, and I don't know how well you can see that, but I mean, I'm not a mountain climber, and that's not climbing, but it's not far off. The rain's just really hitting it. The wind's picking up. I've never been here before. I've got to be honest, there are like some alarm bells going off in my mind at the moment. I guess the other thing which is really hammering all this home is I haven't even found anywhere recently where I can put the tent up, because, you know, part of me's been thinking, well, why don't we just pitch and you know, wait today out, because it could be nice tomorrow, which I think is a reasonable train of thought. It doesn't matter if I can't find somewhere to pitch. I mean, the reckless side of me is saying just go up there, but if I go up there and there's nowhere to camp either, I'm in even more trouble. It sucks. I don't know. I really don't know what to do, guys. Alright, so I've made it to the top of Rhinog Fawr. I met a very nice guy called Tony at the bottom, because I was going to bail at the bottom, if I'm honest with you, right there and then, but he gave me some moral support and got up the top. It was hard going. It was proper, you know, scrambling. The weather is just appalling, as you can see. The visibility is shocking. I had brought my anemometer with me, and the wind is around 25 miles an hour, gusting up to around 45. It's just going to be madness for me to put the tent up here. I was keen to try it out and see if it could handle some wind and rain, but I think this is just bordering on stupid now. It's 2:30. I think the safest thing for me to do in a minute is just to head back to the car. It's going to take me a little bit, it might take me a bit longer to get back because the descent is going to be a pain in the backside. But this is silly. I don't feel comfortable trying to spend the night here, so I'm going to head back to the car. It's gutting. I'm really looking forward to this trip, but live to fight another day and all that. But just for proof, it's the trig point. Oh dear, it's so windy. It's so windy up here, but here's the trig. Got up here, wasn't a total loss, but I'm going to attempt to get back down. I'll see you in a bit. So this is the sort of easier part of the route, but it's not really easy. It's so slippery, and yeah, you have to be really careful where you're going. That's where we're headed. Gets a bit bouldery in a minute. It's just a combination of scree, slippy rocks. The path is a river basically, and then yeah, it's bouldery at the bottom, but the lake is kind of there, off in the mist. You can't see it, but I'm just gonna keep going down here. I'm taking it really slowly, because if I trip over and break my leg here, I am gonna be in a spot of bother, so gently does it. Getting there, just gotta go over here and then down this bit. You can no, you can't. You could, a minute ago you could see the lake. The mist cleared. There's the lake. So I'm back down at the bottom. Came down there, all the way up to there. But that's not the summit. Oh, that's just about halfway. I'm beat. Yeah, mad props to Tony, because this is pretty much where I was standing when I said that I was gonna, when I was thinking about calling it. And I was, if I'm honest, I was going to turn around and go back to the car, but yeah, Tony turned up and up we went. So I still don't think I'm going to be camping out tonight, not here. It's too mad, but I made it up there. That's something, isn't it? Right, need to go that way. So I'm back at the campsite. There's the car, there's the tent, and yeah, I'm feeling a bit demoralised, if I'm honest. Oh, it's just, yeah, it just didn't go to plan at all. I was really looking forward to this, and yeah, I mean, it happens, doesn't it? All my kit, the stuff that I was wearing is drenched, absolutely drenched. My boots are soaked. I'm trying to dry them out in the car at the minute, and that's a real pain because I take measures, or at least I thought I did anyway, to stop them getting wet, but they did anyway. They're soaked, they're squelchy. So yeah, I turned the car on for a bit, slammed the heaters on, got it like a bit of a sauna in there, and yeah, I don't think it's going to do much, but yeah. I mean, positives for today, we did get up Rhinog Fawr. That was a bit of a scary climb. I had a bit of a fall on the way down. Didn't realise that I'd kind of hurt myself until a little bit later. My wrist is really quite swollen. It's not broken or anything, well, at least I don't think it is. Pretty sure it's not, but it's pretty swollen. Yeah, that's quite a bit. Yeah, getting back took a little while. The Roman steps was more like the Roman slip and slide. It's very treacherous. But yeah, it sucks. You know, I thought I was going to be camping out for, you know, maybe a few nights up here. Part of me is thinking perhaps to try again tomorrow if the weather's better. but the other part of me is thinking maybe to call it a day and head home in the morning. I'm feeling a little bit down about it all, so I'm gonna have a think, gonna have some food. I'm really hungry, so get myself filled up, have a coffee, and have a little think and decide what we're gonna do.